Hi guys, welcome to a video on Snowline Help. What we did when we were building the help module was we incorporated the used to be the document library where you had your bylaws and your equipment manuals and things like that. So we built that into the help system, as well as the ability to have your YouTube videos and documents and just instructions on how to use any one of the particular screens. So it's also done at a national and division level. So national can push documents down to you, division can push them down, and you can create your own. So if there's a screen, maybe a login screen or something like that, that you have something specific that you want to say to your members, then you could go ahead and do that, and that'll be available to them for help. Additionally, you can control the security. So you may have things that you don't want, I don't know, students to see or volunteers to see or somebody who's not logged on, right? So just anybody in anywhere to be able to see that. And so you can control that kind of security as well. And then the last thing that we did with help was we built in a navigation feature so that, let's say you like to go to the CADS report, but you can never find it on the menu. Can't believe that would be possible, but it happens. You can go, CADS members report, find it, just click the link, and then it'll put you straight there. So it's built in some a little easier navigation through it as well. So enough said. Let's have a look and see how it works. So here we are in Snowline, and I'm not logged in. So not logged in people don't have the same access that logged in people do. So I clicked help, and right away I get help on this page. Okay, so the first thing it does is it says, well, what page am I on? Do I have any help in the system, particularly on that page? And we do. So the other thing I could do is search. So I talked about bylaws. Let's put in bylaws. And if all goes well, there's nothing because I'm not logged in yet, and not logged in people don't get the same access as logged in people. So let's go ahead and log in. Okay, so I'm logged into my home club. And now if I click help, I'm going to go bylaws. I get the bylaws documents. So call your attention to these two icons. So the first one is a pencil, the second one is a little page. And so the reason I get a pencil, if you're an instructor, student, whatever, if you're not an administrator, you're not going to get this pencil. This pencil is just a cheat sheet way to quickly get in there and to change this help object. Everybody else does get the page. And so if I click the page, of course, that takes me to the document that's been uploaded. So let's try one more. And here's, I typed in CADS, right? And so now I get, here's the video link. So this is a YouTube link. If I click the link, I won't, because then you'll have to watch it. I've seen it, it's not that good. And these are PDFs that have been uploaded. So you get some pencils and some not pencils. Why is that? This document is loaded by National, and they then have set it up to push down to their member clubs. So if you're a division like BCAS or Alberta or whatever, then you can load a document and you can push it to your clubs or not push it to your clubs. It's up to you. So this is me, I'm logged in here. So I could go ahead and hit the pencil. And there I am. So now I'm editing or managing the help object. I could copy it, I can delete it, and I can go ahead and make changes. So this is the title, right, that we saw. And now the search, when you type in words and it searches, this is what it searches for. So anything you put in the body, that's going to show up as search text, okay? What the rest of these checkboxes do is if this was a program, a link to a system object, then you may or may not want them to be able to jump directly to there like a hot link. And so that would then disable that. This isn't, so it's not relevant. Or you probably, the default is you don't want the public that's not logged in to be able to see this document. So, maybe you've got some stuff you want them to be able to see, but this is the default is that they can't see it. So there's your ability for that. Language. If your system language, right up here, if your system language is French, you're only going to see French documents and vice versa. So scrolling down, if this was a YouTube video, then I would put the link here. We'll show you the program names here in a minute. If I wanted to upload a PDF, I just drag it, or find one, or I just drag it into this square, and then that's been done, so it's uploaded it. I can look at it, I can delete it. Now here's your security controls down at the bottom, and these work independently of one another, but the show to will override the member types. Okay, so go with whatever's the simplest. If I have a document that it's not relevant for my students, if I go like that, if it's a member type student, the students are not going to see it. If I need to be a little more granular, and I can say, well, most of my volunteers are instructors, but I only want club admin and sysadmin, for example, or maybe the finance people to see this document, then that's what I do. And then everybody else doesn't have access to that document. Okay, it's that simple. So let's try it out for real. Let's go to a report. That doesn't have one. It's most of them. So we'll go students by season. So here I am, I'm in this students report, and if I hit, I get nothing. But I do get the pencil because I have access. So hitting the pencil, it goes ahead and it's going to create this object for me. So it's created the help object, and I'm going to go ahead and fill it in. And this type, it's a program, and I want them to be able to jump straight there, and I'm just going to put in something very generic, because I can't honestly remember which one I picked. And I want this to be available to not students, just to instructors and volunteers. Okay, so that's done. So members report is what it's called. So it's done there, it's right now. So if I go back to my members report, and if I look at it again, right, if I do help again, then it found it. So it found my help object. What's really cool about this is we've got a new navigation tool now. If I know that I want to go and look for the members report and I can't find it on the menus, I can't believe that would ever happen. But so I could just go members report, and if all goes well, there's my members report, and I can hit this arrow and it takes me straight there, right? So this is a new way to navigate. Once we get these links put up, we can do that. The other thing that's cool is National is going to do a lot of this stuff, and it'll all be available to you, and it'll just be there. But if you want, you can add your own club-specific documents. And so if somebody searches on members report and you have something specific that you want to say about it, then that's going to show up as well. So last thing, and then I'm done. You can manage all of these objects in one place under Tools, Club Admin, Help Module, and Document Library, and the Help Object List, Help Object List and Manager. So here's all of our objects, and you can see some of these are from National, and this is the one that I just created, Members Report. So nothing magic, right? I hit it, and here I am back into the same, object. Okay, so one more thing on that menu is programs. So we were on the report. Remember, we were on that report. It didn't have an object. It said nothing found. I clicked the pencil and it created the object. The other way to do that is through here, where you get a list of an endless list of all of the objects that are in Snowline, and then if they have a help object, then this will be green. So, or I could go ahead and add one. Okay, and I think that's about all I have to say on the topic. So any questions, call me. I'm always happy to talk about this, and good luck with it. Thanks for listening.